You are watching The Guy Dawson Show at WCOBM.com, the World Center of Broadcast Media, live in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, right off the strip at the Gene Woods Racing Experience. I want to keep everyone updated on an event that I am so excited about. We've been putting it on, well, we put one on a couple of months ago, and we're going to be doing it on a quarterly basis, and it is called Businesses with Heart. It is a mixer and educational experience that we will be hosting out at the CSN campus, Cheyenne, and it is, again, it's an opportunity for business owners to get together and trade business. There's also opportunities to learn how to put on your own workshops and events out at the Business Development Center there. There will be a caterer, Chef Michael Call. Some of you remember, he came on the show a few weeks ago. We'll be there with free food. I'm so excited about Businesses with Heart. You showed up for a few minutes last time, didn't you?
I sure did. I came up there and made the rounds.
Yeah. So we're really developing this concept. It's going to actually become a much larger thing than it is right now. However, I think this event in itself will be such a great opportunity for a lot of you out there. If you're an aspiring business person, you can come there and meet a lot of people who are already in business. If you're someone who's looking for a job, like I was talking about on the radio show yesterday, Kwan, there will be decision makers there, people that you can get in contact with directly who can help you get a job. It's a free event. Again, it's from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock out at CSN, the Cheyenne campus. And we will be doing a live broadcast of the PR Connections radio show from 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock for all the vendors. So if you want to come a little bit earlier, and we have some spots available for entrepreneurs or someone to be interviewed on the radio, show up at 11 o'clock and you might be a part of the radio broadcast. Again, Businesses with Heart. Hearts Alive Village is a nonprofit organization that supports adoption of animals, and that's where the heart of Businesses with Heart comes from. We look forward to seeing you all out there. We'll be making announcements on the radio show. Well, actually, we don't have any more radio shows. Nothing. This is the last announcement. Show up at Businesses with Heart next Wednesday out at the CSN Cheyenne campus. Kwan, I'm looking forward to being out there. You're going to be among the hosts of the event next week. What do you think? What do you think about it?
I will be your assistant.
Yeah.
Lifetime, right? Arms or legs?
You are going to be a very busy lady, but Kwan is so much fun. You'll get a chance to meet Kwan if you come.
Yeah, everyone. I'll be there. Hi.
It's going to be so exciting. I have been speaking with Dr. Victoria Boyd. She is a philanthropreneur, an educator, and quite a night owl. We were just talking a few minutes ago about your tendency to do a lot of work very early in the morning.
That's when it's quiet, though. You know, we all have our own body clocks, and mine has always been in the morning. But that's when there's no TVs. It's just silence, and I tend to just plow through work at that time. And so I wake up. My body clock has got me waking up at 2:30, 3 o'clock, and I'm usually working really hard by 4 o'clock. You know, you've received many emails from me at 3:30 in the morning.
Yes, when you see 3:30 or 2:30 on an email, then you know that you are with a very driven person that you're working.
Yes, I tend to be a little bit driven. Yes, I mean, and that's really what you need to do if you want to be a success. I mean, it's great to have passion, but if you don't start putting all of those pieces together, and that takes hard work, and a lot of individuals, you know, it's not about just creating it and they will come. It doesn't happen that way. There's so many different elements. You have to put marketing and your message, just your branding, which sometimes you just overlook and say, oh, but it's about the mission. No, it's still more. It's not just the mission. What story do you have that goes with that mission? And so those are some of the topics and items that we talk about, you know, when I'm working with nonprofits, and how to get them from, yes, it's just about what I care about. No, it's how are you connecting with the people that you're trying to hopefully get to support you, because it is a marketing strategy. You have to convince them that what you're doing is worthy, because you're in competition with a lot of other worthy causes, and so it takes probably more marketing than most people realize. And so that's why I've done a lot of background on, just what works in marketing and things like that. So it's just exciting. And some of the programs that we have coming up, like our fall conference, a full day of marketing, impact marketing, bringing in, leaders across the industry to talk about internet marketing, or just what type of trends are we in, and how do you connect with your market out there. Who is your target audience? Who are you talking to? And do you need to change that message when you go from generation to generation? Yes, you do. And so it's interesting, because I'm a learner. I'm always trying to learn something on my own learning curve, and then be able to share all of that understanding. And so that's why our whole basis is different types of understanding and learning opportunities. So should I talk about my events I have coming up in August now?
Oh, absolutely. I know you have a full slate. Like I said, this woman never sleeps. She's probably got 2 or 3 years worth of events that she's already
Oh my goodness.
out.
No, it's just so exciting how people have really embraced what we're trying to do. And so August is going to be a full month. August 5th, we're partnering with GameWorks, which is at Town Center, and they have a beautiful 40,000 square foot facility with all types of games. They have different party rooms, and so we're partnering with them. We're going to have a huge, it's called We Put the Fun in Fundraising, and we're going to be showing them actually how to throw an event, how to model after what we're doing. And we're going to do little mini sessions, little mini trainings with an event planner to go through the steps of, as a nonprofit, how do you approach a facility, a venue? What are you looking for? What should you ask for? What do you need and what don't you need as a nonprofit to be and have a successful fundraising event? So it'll be a great learning experience, but first we're going to put the fun in fundraising. So they're going to get game cards to play all of the games there. They can go bowling in their neon and laser bowling area. They're one of the few facilities across the country that has actual internet gaming systems and computers in their facility. So we're going to have a VIP lounge. We're going to have just food, and it's going to be great. So if any sponsors are out there, please come forward. But that's August 5th, and then August 20th, we're doing what is called a pop-up training. It's called Hidden Secrets to Productivity, and that will be how to use outsource people, how to use staffing, because most, like me, try to do it all. And at some point, you have to give it up if you're ever going to get bigger. So what items do you give up first? What will be the most productive for you to give up? And so we're going to have a staffing company, Laura Nolan. She will come in and talk about, here's some of the services that you can give up at a very reasonable, that you can afford. Because most nonprofits, we can't hire staff. No, we're not asking you to hire staff. I don't want you to hire staff. I want you to outsource it. Let someone else worry about the compensation and all the overhead. You just need to get the work done. And then the second part will be with Rob Cole, who will talk about the Six Sigma productivity system of prioritizing things that you need to do. And that's just in August, So we're also planning what is called technology impact learning, which will be a 4-part series on how to use the Microsoft suite, because we're now in partnership with Microsoft. So it's exciting.
Your plate is full, and you're doing so many good things for the community with the education, and I really appreciate the perspective that you bring in preparing people who have a passion for something, like you said, for what it is going to be like actually running a nonprofit, to give yourself a better chance of having success, just like you have to do with all entrepreneurs. We're near the end of the segment. Will you give the viewers a little bit more information about how they can get in contact
Absolutely.
with you?
We have a full website that has everything on it, and it's at www, now make sure you have a pencil, the Philantrepreneur. It's just like it sounds, PHILANTREPRENEUR.com, Philantrepreneur.
Thank you so much for stopping by, Dr. Victoria. We will be back in a few minutes with more of The Guy Dawson Show.